this time on Hobby Journeys, we're doing a bit of a catch-up with lots of Darkwater and a squig hoodie.
Hello, welcome to Hobby Journeys.
I'm Matthew and this is my dad.
That's right. I'm confused now because that was a new bit. We've spent about half an hour practicing that.
Actually, it was 5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes, fair enough. So a little while since the video, mainly because we did a big, long, hour-long video looking at the reveals from the World Championships of Warhammer, and all they've released in the last few weeks is the stuff that we talked about for an hour in that video. So
we didn't really want to go back over it, did we?
No, well, I kept looking and going, we talked about this for hours. Anyway, we're going to go over it. We won't dwell too much. We're just going to cover off what's been going on. There's a few other things that, there is some other stuff. I mean, it's not just the things we talked about in that video, but it is mostly the stuff we talked about in that video.
So if you watching this, go watch that. I'm trying to advertise that video.
Yeah, that's true. Before we get into it, so what are we up to with our Warhammering? So we're going down to Walsall on Friday. What's a Walsall? Is a place.
Oh.
It's near Birmingham. So yeah, we've.
That's where you were born.
Yeah, I was born in Birmingham. That's true. But yeah, so there are a number of places around the country these days who will buy second-hand Warhammer miniature stuff. You're that grey plastic, all that tons of grey plastic. Well, there's a hobby. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. We'll tell you about it once. We'll tell you more about this when we've done it. But yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm taking a huge big box full of grey plastic sprues. I'm going to go swap it for some more grey plastic. Basically, because
that you're still never going to paint.
I might do. You never know. But yeah, I'm getting about 400 quid for a load of old sprues, and I'm going to trade. And basically, I'm going to take it store credit and fleece it on a load more sprues but nicely presented in boxes.
That he's never going to paint.
Yeah, but you know full well, Matthew, none of this is about the painting. It is all about the endorphin rush you get when you buy more Warhammer. That is what it's all about. Ka-ching! Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, so we're doing that. Anyway, shall we have a look at what's been going on in the world of Warhammer?
Yeah, we have just yapped for 5 minutes about something they probably don't care about.
Part of this was about explaining what we're doing in our hobbying. Trying to sort of tell people the things that's going on, and we've done that. Well, I mean, I'm always amazed they're here to begin with in the first place. I mean, respect to all you guys for tuning in.
Well, you're just glazing now. You're glazing now. You're not going to get viewers for this.
I'll edit some of this out.
We're not getting subscribers for this.
So let's have a look. So first up, this will be exciting to you, Matthew, announcing Total War Warhammer 40,000.
Oh yeah, I've been
right up your street, I reckon. I mean, we've already had an announcement of Dawn of War 4, which looks really good. A very similar, setups games. I mean, I think the way they're going to play will be different.
Technically, one of them's an RTS, another's turn-based, so
no,
it's quite a big difference.
It's not turn-based. They're both RTSs. We talked about this.
Wars aren't RTS.
No, when you play on the strategy map. Yeah, but this is because you skip the battles, Matthew. Right, this is what Matthew does.
He plays
Total War. No, that's not the main part. The main part is the battles. That is the bit. Matthew skips the battles.
Even if it was like that, it still wouldn't be an RTS because you can pause it.
Still an RTS.
Okay, you can in
it is still an RTS. That is literally what it is. Anyway, no, but they are very similar setups of games, and we're getting both of them next year. I think that Total War 40k looks fantastic from the screenshots. I also like the look of Dawn of War. I will probably buy them both.
I think Dawn of War is probably going to be my most played, to be honest.
I mean, I'll see how it goes because
RTS are right up my street.
Yeah, well. I mean, I played a ton of Dawn of War 1, a bit of Dawn of War 2, and Dawn of War 3 was awful. I also, Dawn of War 2 wasn't. But when Dawn of War 2 came out, I was playing Company of Heroes, but it was by the same people, and frankly, an amazing game. I have very...
Right, Dad, we spent 10 minutes yapping about
it. It was a great game, though. I mean, in my life, I've very rarely got incredibly good at any particular game at all online. I've not played any games online really. I got really good at that game.
Are we not going to talk about maybe your 5 hours in Football Manager? Your
but
4 hours
it's not
in
gaming
Soviet
online.
Republic?
It's not gaming
Neither is
online
Company
though,
of Heroes,
is it?
Is it?
Yeah. I was playing online against other people, and I was good at that game. I got I used to get home from work and just play it for about 3 or 4 hours every night, and I got proper good at that game. And then Company of Heroes 2 came out, and I played it like 3 times, got beaten 3 times, and then just couldn't be bothered to learn how to play it again. I was like, I've spent so long getting good at that one, I can't be bothered to do all that over again. Anyway, I digress. This isn't Warhammer talk.
Yeah,
we need to talk about Warhammer.
Just...
We didn't point out our jumpers.
Oh,
It's almost Christmas.
you find everything to talk about.
Oh yeah, but I meant to point out we have Warhammer Christmas jumpers. Look. Orc.
This is brand new and mine's a year old.
Yeah, you've had yours for a year. But to be fair, last year it was massive on you.
I'm being neglected.
This year it's about the right size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas mine is new because my one last year
I don't like orcs anymore, so
gone the other way.
It doesn't fit very well.
Well, there's nothing wrong with orcs.
But I like orcs.
There is a space. We could. Well, if you'd said I'd got you a Space Wolf one, there is a Space Wolf one. I could have bought you that.
Yeah, but that's worth the money.
To be fair, we did spend 40 quid on this last year, and it hasn't had any wear time, so you know. Anyway. Oh my god, how much have we just gone for have we done
10 minutes?
Have we done 10 minutes of yapping about it won't be 10 minutes in that video. Frankly, I'd be surprised if there's anything usable in all that talk.
No.
Just
maybe a little bit we talked about Total War.
I mean, I might keep the hello and just go straight into announcing Total War 40,000. There we go. Right, so they've announced the Total War 40,000. The trailer for this looks really great. I'm not going to play it here because I'm sure the music would
copyright.
Yeah, but
we're not big enough for that.
Well, we're not even monetized. No, but I've got. There's a channel I do with a friend which only has like 3 subscribers. For it's not meant. No one's meant to watch it. It's delisted and that. But I still got a notice telling me off for borrowing something on the video that I used. It told me off for borrowing a clip from something. It said, "We know you're not monetized, but by the way, we would have copyright striked you for this if you had been." And I didn't like that. I got upset with it. So, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, there we go. It does look good, this Total War 40k.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think, look at the big stomper.
I will be picking it up.
I think we'll have many happy games together on it.
I wonder how it's going to work, though. Will it work like Stellaris, or will it work like,
You're talking about the game map, aren't you? I've no idea because that's not the point of it.
That's the main part.
It's not the main part.
That is the main part. It's a strategy game.
No, it's really not. That's just to justify playing the battles. That's the excuse to play the battles.
Yes,
of course it is.
No.
No, the whole point. So, having played the Total War games right from the start, the point of the strategy map part of it is just to justify getting into battles and playing the battle bits. The battle bits is the proper game.
Like who would enjoy it just going into a battle? Everyone wants a strategy. It's like if you've ever heard of Bannerlords, you wouldn't be in these massive battles if they weren't for the strategy.
But the point is to play the That's
Crusader.
Yeah, but they are different games. You're talking about completely different games. The battle is there to play the battle. The strategy bit is just redundant. The fact that you skip the battles because you don't want to play him is by the by.
Not because I don't want to play, I'm just terrible at them. Oh, that's 10 minutes down the drain, Dad. Come on.
Yeah, but we are at least talking about the game now. This is what we're talking about. So we are actually into the video here, Matthew.
Yeah.
So but anyway, so it does look good. I'm liking the looks of it. It'll be interesting to see a bit more of it, and it's good.
I really hope they show us what the strategy map will look like.
Well, do you know the reason why they haven't shown hardly any of that, but they've shown loads of the battles bits?
Why?
Yeah, because that's the main bit of the game.
No,
we've got a bit more about. We talked about Dawn of War. We've had a bit more about Dawn of War. I can't remember if we've even talked about this on the channel yet because
no, we haven't.
It's been a while. Yeah, so Dawn of War 4 also announced. Similar concept. I mean, real-time strategy and that.
I liked Halo Wars, so I'll probably like Dawn of War.
Yeah, I mean, I played the original Dawn of War a fair bit. It used to be my friend Harry. I can't beat him at any games. And back when Dawn of War, the first Dawn of War came out, it was the only game I could beat him I beat him every time we played, and I can't explain why that was a thing. But I've never been able to beat him
just
at
like
any
us
games.
Now, I beat you at everything now.
That's not true, though, is it?
Yeah, it is. How many games am I better at you at?
I hate to break to you, Matthew, but because you're my little boy, I always let you win.
dear.
Well, I stopped playing you at FIFA at the point where you beat me properly for the first
exactly.
time. Yeah, anyway, so we've got these 2 games going. Really, I mean, I do find it odd that you've got 2 such similar games coming out.
Yeah, like at the same time, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is weird, but I mean, I think they are different. They are different in spirit of how they play. I mean, Dawn of War is a bit more of a quick blast of a game as opposed to Total War, which is a bit more about the strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, now you're admitting it.
But also there is the thing about the interface. I mean, I always thought Total War very much suited the Warhammer Fantasy Battle.
Yeah, it did,
it is now. So it's that the rank and flank style of it, because that's how it played. Whereas I do think that the new, with doing it with 40k, I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. But I'm happy to wait and see. We shall see.
I've got a main question. I know nobody's going to answer, but I wonder how the chapters will work. I really want to know that. So I wonder if it'll be separate, like vassals, like how it is.
Well, I think how in Total War at the moment you've got different generals. I think each one will be a different, different sort of chapter of. You'll have a different chapter of Space Marines for different ones, or you might even have different commanders as well. I mean, it'd be something on those.
Or maybe it's like in Warhammer Total War 3, where it's like, how you got all the different Bretonnian factions and all the different Empire factions. Yeah,
well, that's how they do it in that instance. You have a different faction, but they each have a different general.
Yeah.
You'll probably get something similar to that, I guess. But, Anyway, there's that. So we have Sunday previews. Now we have a bit of catching up to do.
Yeah,
we've already talked about this. I might have cut it out.
No,
if I cut it out, just pretend that this isn't edited, but it does get edited.
We definitely talked about this. I remember this exactly.
Yeah, but I might cut it out of the video for the viewers. But yeah, so basically what happened is that we did an hour video for the World Championship of Warhammer reveals, and then basically the releases over the next sort of 3 weeks have been nothing but that stuff.
Yeah.
It's literally, we spent an hour talking about it, and then it's like every week I look to do the video, I'm like, we talked about this a week ago. Come on, Games Workshop, help me out.
They don't think about us.
They're not thinking about us doing videos. They're thinking about themselves with their selling things.
They forgot about our content for like 3 weeks. They put us out of content.
I mean, they're just not thinking about us individually, frankly. And I'm like,
our like 800 subscribers must be really sad right now.
Yeah, exactly that. Anyway, we saw this chap. So this is Ozostium Aranthus, the Divine Prince.
Ozotium.
Something like that, yeah. I think I said it at the time, but I like this chap. I think it's a really good. This is one of the things I like with Necromunda, the fact they do something a bit different, and they can do these sort of one-off things. They don't have to. It's not going to be a full army. They don't need to do that. That's not what it's about. They're about a little faction, and in this case, just some chap who happens to rule Necromunda, but he's also a bit of a zombie. Oh, they haven't got the picture of him as a zombie. I like the picture of him as a zombie.
I'm sure they had the picture of him as a zombie.
They did in the reveals for the hour-long video we did. If you want to see the zombie, either go and watch the community, that's what you'll do, or go and watch the hour-long video. In fact, go and watch the hour-long video.
Yeah. Also, there's also a lot of more stuff in it that's very interesting.
Excellent sales pitch. I like it.
It's not just this guy.
But I actually think this is a really good model. It's the sort of thing I could see myself picking up to paint to go in my display case. I mean, it's not hugely high on the list of that stuff, but I could see it. If I got through all the 50 other models I want to paint for my display case.
50,000.
I mean, well, yeah, something like that. I mean, it's not that long a list that I want to get in the display case, but this guy would fit somewhere on
painted that. Your Saturnine Terminator yet? Not Saturnine Terminator. Saturnine Dreadnought that you've been saying you wanted so much.
One day.
You've got it turned the wrong way, you donut.
Oh yeah, we're on a video, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a Saturnine Terminator off my friend who was.
You're not even focusing it. Are you asleep today?
Oh, it's close enough. They got the gist. I've got a Saturnine Terminator. They've seen this before. They'll all have one already. Everyone else bought that box apart from me. I had to buy this off my mate who bought 2 boxes. I was trying to sell some bits of it. Book for Necromunda that goes with that chap. That's the same. That's the guy from The Thing.
Yeah, it's the guy from The Thing we just looked at.
It's the guy from The Thing. Yeah, so that's the same guy. Got these chaps.
That's
These are
his
his
guard,
police,
yeah.
police guys who go with him to protect him or something. We talked about these.
Yeah.
We talked about these.
If you want to know about this, go to our hour-long video.
Yeah,
Good promo.
I quite like this guy though. I like this guy with the axe. He's quite cool.
He's
I like how they painted it. I mean, you can paint it how you want, but I love the blood splatters they've done on that.
Yeah,
they've done some great work on that. You've got some weapon upgrade kits for them.
Yeah.
We've got some squat miners. We talked about these again as well.
That's a racial slur.
It is. We talked about the fact it's a racial slur. League of Votan, as they prefer to identify, but you know, on Necromunda they do call them squats, which is you know,
so
an unfair
people on Necromunda
slur.
Racist?
I imagine they must be. I mean, almost certainly. You know, have you seen them? Yeah. I think it's good, but I prefer the League of Votan personally, and I'm not even. You know, I've got to the League of Votan, which I've never got around to painting. So,
that massive box you bought.
That massive box I bought, which I've never touched.
And I even have the codex from it as my mouse pad.
You're using it as your mouse pad. Yeah, I'm having that back at some point, by the way.
You know,
it's
mine now.
Because
Mine now.
Well, I'm having your Spaceballs codex then.
No.
I'll trade you. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's mine now. Look at all that you've got. I don't think you need any more.
I do have a lot of things.
I don't think you need. I don't think you fit any more in there.
It is struggling a bit. I did try. I had a load of white dwarfs that I had stacked up in the corner. I tried to put them on my bookshelf and they couldn't fit. Anyway,
he started putting them in the toilet.
No, that's because I read them in the toilet.
That's weirder.
Anyway, these squats, I like the models, but I like them less than League of Votan.
But use racial slurs.
I don't have any way to do it. It literally says it on the article.
So say League of Votan.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, but I can't then compare them to the League of Votan, which is what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do, Matthew. Yeah.
Well, at least call them dwarfs. That's not as rude.
But they're not dwarves. That's not what they're calling themselves. I think it is quite rude to call them something. Anyway, these chaps are not as good as the League of Votan, who I also did buy a lot of at one time and then never got around to painting. I painted 5 of them who were sat behind Matthew. I think I said that in the hour-long video.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
To be fair, I've looked at the stats for that video and not that many people watched it, so you know.
Yeah, but this video's going to help people go watch it.
Oh, maybe true. Yeah, give it a second. Let's get that number up. I mean, we did do over 100 views, but if you look at the number who made it right to the end of the video, it's not very high. It's not very high.
But it's like an hour-long video. Who's going to watch that?
I don't think I even watched it. It was, Anyway, these guys, fine, but not for me. Underhive, I like these guys. I mean, I'm not going to buy them.
Just like you and Jellybean.
I just like, these are just like what I would expect of the Underhive, with just a ragtag, a ragtag of just random characters who all tell their own stories. I mean, this guy tells a story. I don't know what the story is, but I mean, he's wielding. I'm imagining this is some food of some type. I don't want any of that. That's awful.
He's like their lunch lady.
Yeah, it's that sort of thing, isn't it? I think this is really good. I love you in the servo skull, which has just been
that's Jellybean in that.
Someone's got at this and reprogrammed it for their own nefarious purposes. So you know, I realise I like that guy. This guy
is
with
Necromunda in the Imperium?
It is in the Imperium, yeah.
So why didn't the Imperium do anything about all the crime?
They don't care. As long as they fulfil the Imperial tithe, that is all that they are.
What's the Imperial tithe?
Basically, it's sort of like the tax, but the tax tends to come in Imperial Guard regiments. And they well keep up that quota, I believe. But yeah, I like all these. These are good models. I mean, I'm not going to buy them, but I like them. I'm glad they exist. Then there's some Legion Imperial stuff. We've got a book, Ruin of the Salamanders. We've got basically the Saturnine box. Yeah, so this is a battle group you could buy to go with it. It's basically this is your Saturnine stuff. So basically, what was in the Saturnine box, pretty much. Yeah. Saturnine Terminator, Saturnine Dreadnoughts, Saturnine Command Squad. Then a load of rhinos to get them where they're going. I think they're rhinos. No, they're demolishers.
Those are two opposite teams.
Well, no, but the point is you could play them all for the same team because they're all Space Marines. So they could be Loyalists or Heretic. It doesn't matter. You know, they're not tied to any particular thing. But you've got some tanks and stuff to go with it, as well as. And I think these are Vindicators actually. But yeah. Anyway, there you go.
In 40k, what happened to the Saturnine Terminators?
I don't know, to be honest, because I haven't read any of the books on that. I don't know what the answer is to that, Matthew, but they aren't kicking around anymore. At some point I'll look it up.
That's what we just saw.
Are these still the same? Oh,
Yeah,
are these the same thing? Why are these ones so little and these ones are so big? It's because it's zoomed in. Yeah, obviously. These. I mean, they are very detailed, aren't they? I do like the way they've done with this. This is basically just what's in the satellite box, but multiples of. It's good.
And it's not smaller.
Fine. I'd like the bigger versions personally, but this is also good. I don't like these in the Horus Heresy size. I'm not that keen on them in this either, but they're less offensive to me in this. I'm just not that keen on these platforms. I don't know why they're flat.
Yeah.
Why have they got the legs like that? They look a bit odd.
That's why they're called arachni.
That'll be it. There's also the tarantula. I really like the tarantula. The tarantula is good. These not so much. Don't really like them that much. Got super heavy tanks. These are good.
The one on the bottom looks better.
Yeah, I like these. These are cool.
No, I don't like them ones. I like the one on the bottom.
Oh, you like these? Oh, these. These are just different turrets. I think we said that at the time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like those. They're good. We've got these ones.
I like the one on the top.
I think I rattled on for ages about how they look. You can't tell how big they are or something. Because
you did. Yeah.
You can't tell they're super heavy because of something to do with the scale. I won't repeat my. I think I also talked myself out of the argument by the end of it. I think I rattled on for about 10 minutes about it, and then went, "Oh, maybe I'm not right." Anyway, I left it in the video anyway. But here we are. Yeah.
That's a big box.
Got a big box. Combined Arms Battle Group. Yes, there's a load of stuff in here. Good. This is older stuff though. This is, all the stuff we've already seen really. So, your normal Space Marine guys, some dreadnoughts, tanky things we've already had. Yeah, all the things. It's good. I mean, I like these boxes. It's good that you could and just go and buy an army out like that.
You got a lot of stuff, don't you?
Same for the Solo Auxilia. We've got this. I do like the Solo Auxilia in this, actually. I like their tanks. They've got great tanks.
They do have really good
They've got better tanks than Space Marines. I prefer the Space Marine models, but they're so small, it doesn't really matter. That's good. I like. And there was a new White Dwarf. I mean, this is weeks ago. Probably got a new one coming out before, soon. And we've got some Black Label. Oh, this is a box. Here's the thing. 3 weeks ago, they were going on pre-order for this box set. There is no way there was any of that left. That went straight away. Don't even look at it. It's not worth it. A few people probably got this who wanted it, and probably not as many as should have done. And there's a Black Iron stuff. This is already up on the site, so I won't even dwell on it.
What's that Law Masters about?
So this Law Masters. Shall we have a look? So the Law Masters is about. It's gonna be up here, isn't it? I'm looking in the wrong place. We're looking at examining the verdant forests of Giran and Sylvaneth. So this is Age of Signar. So Signar, Age of Signar. So in the Age of Signar, in the mortal realms, the Sylvaneth they inhabit Giran, I think, which is the the realm of life. I think I'm right in saying, which is all sort of lovely forests and all that sort of thing.
No clue what that means.
It's just a lovely foresty world. At some point I'll explain all the different worlds of the mortal realms. It's very good. Anyway, that was about 3 weeks ago. Then we had, so this was the Sunday preview for the 23rd of November. That was like a month ago. So this was the following one. And again, this was basically Darkwater, which we talked about in that video.
Yeah, in the big long video.
Yeah, I think that, I've had a few more thoughts about it. I think I was quite into the idea. I like the setup. I like this book sort of board game map thing. So, you've got a book full of different pages. Each page is like a different board setup sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think my only problem with it is if I'm going to buy one of these big boxes that's full of the game and a load of miniatures, I want to like the miniatures. And I do like the heroes in this. I'm just not a big Nurgle fan. I've never been a big Nurgle fan. I mean, you've got these guys. I like these.
Those they released all the heroes now.
Yeah. Well, these were on the box. These were all in the box.
I only remember him.
You like this guy? So, those ones looked literally. But when we looked at the box itself, it had this fella. So this was the big, I don't know, beast fella. I can't remember what it was called. Big Bear Man. This wizardy guy. Yeah. You like your Formula 1, don't you?
So do you.
I do like my Formula 1 as well. And we had this guy, the Centaur fella. So yeah, these are all your heroes. So they're in the box. But then you've got all these fellas, and
they don't look very good, do they?
Oh no, I think they look great. I just don't like Icky. I'm not into icky.
I don't think they look great.
I think I was going to sit and paint. I just don't want to sit and paint ickiness.
Like, look, you can, like, I'm there. I know what you mean. Like, I'm agreeing with you, but I don't even really like how they look either.
I think they look fine. They're pretty good.
They're pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean, I think all these miniatures are good.
Why does Nurgle?
I do like I say, I like this guy. I like this guy with like the big icky pot, and he's got like a maggoty leg. That's how that's his body. This is his body.
Oh, it feels like his pet worm.
No, that's his legs. And it is really icky. This guy's icky. But I just don't want to sit painting it.
You don't have to.
I mean, no one's making it. Yeah, well, I'm not going to. That's the thing. What am I trying to do? I did see, I think Ellen Games or somewhere we went, still had copies of Curse City, which was the previous box for Warhammer Quest. I was much more into all the images for that. It was all death sort of style, death rattle skeletons and all that sort of stuff. Skeletons.
Skeletons?
Yeah, death rattle skeletons. That's what they're called.
Skeletons.
That's what they're branded as. So I was more into that as an aesthetic. I do like the heroes. The heroes are good.
Yeah.
But
I like the knight.
And I like the book. If at some point they released like the bits without the miniatures, I'd probably be quite into that. But I think it's a lot of money for the box, and I don't like the miniatures. Certainly the bad guy miniatures, I don't like enough to want to go and invest in it. We've also got this Blighted Wilds Path to Glory for Age of Sigmar. It's a book. No miniatures to go with it this time, so it's a book. Fine. They do these sort of narrative books from time to time, just following some sort of thread, and it'll have I'm sure it's got lots of extra rules and stuff like that. Narrative expansion from Warhammer Age of Sigmar, apparently. This Demolish Box book, which I've seen a lot of people buying this. Actually, there's a lot of people on Blue Sky were posting about this, so I follow. I don't know what it is though. I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
Like I always say, I'm still on book 8 of the Horus Heresy. I'm gonna plug away it, but I'm not going for this. The Rise of Nagash. This is more up my street. This is a compilation, I think, of some of the end time books. I think is my reading of this. Feel free to correct me in the comments. That's fine. But I think it's sort of collecting together some of the stuff that was leading up to the end time in Fantasy Battle, which is now the Old World, basically. Because Nagash was a big part of that story. Then Warhammer Plus, they've got all the things, all the normal sort of things. Playing a game, having a quiz, talk about books, fine. Then the following week.
So good.
Oh no, wrong order. Hang on.
My god.
So then the following week, we had
terrible
merch. So we had some Squig slipper socks, and we had Nuddy. I think that was basically everything. Oh, and then we had a Black Library. Is that an audiobook? That's an audiobook.
We might have to get the hoodie, Dad.
You quite want a Warhammer hoodie? Would that be fantastic for you?
Would you like me running around as a squig?
Well, how about if it wasn't a squig?
What would it be?
Spoilers. Shh, Christmas coming. But anyway,
what happened to that Space Marine plushie you were going to get me?
Oh, I couldn't find the bloody thing.
Terrible.
Anyway, it was just merch. It was just those two bits of merch.
Them two things.
Just those two things. That was it. I mean, but don't get me wrong, this is still a much bigger haul than we got the following week. But anyway, so yeah, you got your normal things. So some sort of campaigns.
Honestly,
it looks like they're playing Darkwater there.
One squig is better. One squig hoodie is better than 29.
Think, we've not really said if we like them, but do you like the
yes.
hoodie? Would you? Yeah.
Yes.
Is that good?
I like the socks though.
Would you like a massive hoodie?
Yeah.
Massive hoodie.
Why
would that be good?
Hoodie?
Because that's what it is, an hoodie. It doesn't
have
have a H.
A hoodie.
It's an hoodie. That's what you call them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I mean they're not called that because for brand reasons. Because an hoodie is a branded type one. But
Is that the one me and Mum have?
Well, I don't know if yours are official hoodies, but you do have some sort of. Anyway, are you into the idea of this thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent, good stuff.
What's that mean?
Nothing. What about the slippers? Do you like the slippers?
Not much.
Good. Right, then the following week, a brief pause out of Christmas. So, nothing. Basically,
nothing. It's just Darkwater.
Well, no, it's not even. They're just saying that's gone on sale now. because they went on pre-order the week before, and that was it. Warhammer Plus.
Wow!
There is so that,
Wow!
I mean, to be fair, this is what they typically do around Christmas, because everything's going up on sale in time for you to get it for Christmas. This stuff, it's already too late. So that's the thing. So they don't typically have a lot.
They're not thinking about us, are they, for content?
Well, yeah, what we're going to talk about. To be fair, what they will do, I bet on Christmas Day we're going to have a load of reveals.
Oh, yeah.
So the last 2 years we've had Emperor's Children, big reveals. Year before,
Was
Dark
that when the
Angels.
Emperor's Children got fully announced, or right?
In fact, we have the Primarch every year. So we had the Primarch last year.
Lionel, didn't we?
Well, that was the year before. So we had Lionel with his Deathwing Knights.
Yeah.
So that was the year before. Last year we had we had a load of Emperor's Children stuff revealed with Fulgrim as the Primarch. Maybe again this year. I think they quite like a Christmas Day reveal.
Liam Russ.
It could be Russ. Could be Imperial Fist fella, Rogel Dawn.
Oh yeah, that would surprise me actually. The thing is, they've been doing a lot of Space Wolves recently, haven't they?
They have. You never know. We might get that.
Maybe it was like a little hint.
There could be it's been 10 years since the Primaris became a thing now, and in that time we haven't had a refreshed model of Gulliman. So maybe
we have, haven't we?
No, there's only one. Well, there's the Horus Heresy models of Gulliman, but what there isn't.
What about the one we got in Imperial magazine?
That was the original release. That came when they released the Primaris in the first place. He was one of the first initial releases.
Oh.
So we haven't had a new Reboot in all that time. But there we go.
Could be.
And then they reveal, there is new animation.
Wow, so much.
We've got new animation. Normal sort of Lore Masters, is that about Dire Avengers? I like Dire Avengers.
I know about the Aldari.
It is about the Dire Avengers. I might watch that actually.
I know a lot about the Aldari. They were made by the old ones.
Yeah, well, there were.
Just like orcs, were the early descendants.
I'm painting Eldari at the moment. I'm doing an Elatok Craft World set of Guardians. And I've got a load of characters I'm going to do for them. But I'm going to get back in. My next thing I'm going to do is get back into my Dark Angels.
And then the Aldari took over the galaxy, but then they got too lazy to do anything and their empire collapsed.
I think what happened is they got a little bit corrupted and they became like the Dark Eldar. So, but then the Craft World Eldar were the good ones. They said, oh no, we don't like all this. And then went off.
They're such party poopers.
They were party poopers, basically. Whereas the Dark Eldar cracked on and became like pirates. That's all the things. That is weeks worth of catching up.
Done in.
What was your favourite out of all that stuff?
Honestly,
Look at all that stuff. I've closed it all down.
There's not much to say about it.
There's not.
The Darkwater, I guess. I like that.
You like the Darkwater? Really cool. Yeah, you like the Darkwater?
I like the Night. I like the Night.
Yeah, I like some of the models in there. There is some good stuff. I just don't want to buy a whole box where half of it is all the bad guys I don't like.
One of your friends might like Nurgle. He could paint it.
Maybe, yeah, but to play the game, you need the Nurgle stuff. That's sort of the point.
No, but like he could paint it and then give it back to him.
Maybe we'll just wait till the next Warhammer Quest comes out, or see if I can get a copy of Curse City. It's still kicking around. I've seen it kicking around. I'm sure I can get a copy of it. Anyway, there we go. Good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Apart from there being hardly anything to look at.
Yeah.
Anything there was that we already looked at.
They
don't think about us, do they?
4 episodes in what we would usually take one.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
crazy.
that. Anyway, there we go. Rightio, so what are we going to say to the viewers?
Bye, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Do all those things he's saying. Bye.